Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken back here with Splash Sports. Today is June 23rd, 2024. A little recap on yesterday's performance. We had a winning day after that brutal sweep. We ended up going 2-1 in yesterday's plays, and we're going to continue that here on Sunday's plays. And let's roll right into this one, looking for that clean sweep. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. NRFI means no runs first inning, while YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, let's end this weekend series off with a bang, starting off with game number 1. We got the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cincinnati Reds here for the Boston Red Sox. They got Zach Kelly on the mound. He's 2-1, 25 innings of work here. He does have an ERA sitting at a 1.75 here, 27 strikeouts and 5 earned runs. He is averaging over a strikeout here per inning, and Zach Kelly usually comes out of the pen for this Boston Red Sox team. He is making the start here today against the Cincinnati Reds. Nick Lodolo, who is 8-2, 65 innings of work here, does have an ERA sitting at a 2.76 with 70 strikeouts. He too is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 20 earned runs. Lodolo coming off his 6th straight win in his last performance there against the Pittsburgh Pirates, going 7 innings of work, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. This guy's absolutely on fire, and he is hot for this Cincinnati Reds rotation here. He's their guy. Kelly, on the other hand, he's getting the win against the Reds here in his last appearance out of the bullpen. He only went 0.1 innings of work, got the win in that one. This series is tied 1-1 here. It's a split series. I think it's going to be a lot closer of a game here. The Boston Red Sox got yesterday's game 4-3 against the Reds, so I think it's going to be a rubber match here, and we'll see how far Zach Kelly could go. He usually, like I said, does pitch out of the bullpen, but you got Nick Lodolo, your guy on the mound for the Reds. We'll see what Kelly could do, but I think they will be unscathed in the first inning. That's why in game number 1 between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs first inning. Let's go to game number 2. We got Sunday Night Baseball here where the New York Mets take on the Chicago Cubs here. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the Mets. He's 4-2, 84 innings of work. Does have a higher end of an ERA, sitting at a 3.52, 61 strikeouts and 33 earned runs for Severino. He'll be matched up here in Wrigley versus Javier Assad, 4-2, 78 innings of work here. He does have an ERA sitting at a 2.75, 79 strikeouts. He's averaging a strikeout here per inning and 24 earned runs. You look at Assad and what he has done in his last couple games. Hasn't picked up a win or a loss in his last 3 games. The last game being against the Giants, where he went 5 innings of work, 5 hits, and only 1 earned run. Same with Luis Severino as well. Has not picked up a win or a loss in his last 3 starts. Severino is a good enough pitcher, though, and so is Assad, to where these guys aren't going to keep going without any wins or losses there. I think Javier Assad, especially pitching back at home, the series is split here 1-1 on Sunday Night Baseball. I think this is going to be a rubber match between these two. That's why in game number 2, between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs, we're smacking the NRFI also, no runs first inning. Let's take a look at our third and final game between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies, going back to Colorado here. Jake Irving will be on the mound for the Nationals, 5-6 currently this year, 86 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.24 here, 71 strikeouts and 31 Ks on the season. He'll be matched up here in Colorado against Kyle Freeland. That is right, Kyle Freeland. 0-3, 15 innings of work, ERA sitting at a 13.21. 9 strikeouts and 23 earned runs. Kyle Freeland has not pitched since April 14th. He's coming back off an elbow injury here. And you saw the Nationals. The Nationals lost yesterday's game 8-7 here. I think the Nationals hitters absolutely jump out on Kyle Freeland, who got absolutely smacked before his elbow injury. And now he's coming back here, and this Nationals ball club needs one more win for a series win. Give me the YRFI in game number 3 versus the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. We are smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. NRFI, no runs, first inning. And our third and final game between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. We are smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And go follow me on X at Nick Menken to get every single one of my MLB plays. Best of luck and best bets.